Hey guys, what's up and welcome to today's video. My name's Caleb, I'm the Furniture Cowboy. My wife and I have created a business here in Austin, Texas, flipping furniture. So if you'd like to follow us along on our journey, learn a little something with us along the way, go ahead and click that subscribe button, click that notification bell so that you can know when we upload. In today's video, we're going to be doing an amazing transformation on this tallboy dresser. Actually, is it still called a tallboy? If it's almost as wide as it is tall. So if it's still called a tallboy, let me know. And if it's called something else, leave that down below in the comments. But in today's video, we're going to be transforming this chunky dresser. This is a piece that we found on Facebook Marketplace. We bought it for $40. As soon as I saw it, I fell in love with the hardware on it. There's something so mid-century about it. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So the first thing we're going to do on this one is inspect it for damage, and I did see a little bit of the veneer coming up on the side, so I'm going to go ahead and wood fill that so that while I'm taking all of the hardware off, that has time to kind of dry before we give it a good clean. So this piece actually came, the top drawer had like this divider that someone had put in, and as cool as that is, I just didn't really like it that much, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that out. Once we've got those removed, we're going to go ahead and clean everything off with our go-to simple green diluted with water. So after we got everything cleaned off, I noticed a couple more spots where the laminate was kind of separating from the body of the dresser. So I'm going to go ahead, since we're about to wood fill, ideally you would use wood glue here, but I'm going to go ahead and use super glue because it's just so fast. I mean, they don't call it super for nothing, and that's going to dry so fast that we're able to just immediately go over with the wood filler and get everything filled in. So the idea that we came up with for this piece was to paint the body of the dresser this rich red color and sand down the wood fronts or somehow strip the wood fronts to leave that exposed wood look. So here we had the option of either sanding or stripping, and we decided to give the stripper another shot. If you haven't seen my last video, be sure to go check that out for a real inside look on the world of stripping. So this is our second time using Strippwer, and the first time we used Citristrip, we bought I think it was a paste. So this time we're using gel, and we'll see how this goes. Right off the bat, it was already easier to work with, and I don't know, something about it I just really preferred over the paste. We will also be employing a tactic that we wish we had used in the last video that we did where we stripped that piece, and that is to wrap the stripper in Saran wrap. Wrapping the stripper in Saran wrap helps the stripper to keep working longer and penetrate deeper into whatever's on the surface of the wood. Don't ever let me say stripper and penetrate deeper in the same sentence ever again, please. So when you're flipping furniture, time management is so important. This is one of the fastest flips that we have ever done. Maybe have ever done, actually. This is our fastest, I think. And a big part of that was the fact that while we were waiting on one thing to finish, we were able to move on to another part that we had to do, and so on and so forth. So while we're waiting on the stripper to strip down those drawers, we're going to return to the body of the dresser and sand down all that wood filler. Okay, so the body of the dresser is pretty much good to go. Time to check on that stripper, unwrap all of that Saran wrap, and scrape it all off into our classic hot dog trays. This part's super satisfying. So now that everything is nice and stripped down, still a bit of stain on there, but for the most part nice and stripped down, we're going to go ahead and wipe everything off with some mineral spirits and sand things down to see what we're working with. So we'll leave those drawers for the time being, and for now we'll circle back to the body of the dresser and go ahead and wipe everything off before we prime. So we're going to be trying something a little different with priming in this video. Our paint sprayer that we got, the Flexio 3000, is advertised so that you can prime without thinning it out. So we're going to try priming with this sprayer and see how it goes. Okay, I'll shut up and let you guys watch this part. So I was actually really surprised. We got really great coverage spraying the primer, and we had no clogs or anything like that. Everything went really well, and I had no complaints until we got home and cleaned the sprayer. It was a huge pain in the butt, so I definitely won't be doing that anymore. Primer is way different than latex paint when it comes to cleaning our sprayer, so yeah. But like I said, it did give us great coverage, so we're ready to go ahead and sand things down with a fine grain sandpaper and get right into the first coat of paint. Red can be a scary color to work with on furniture, but I think it was the perfect choice for this piece. This color is actually Spiced Berry by Behr. So we finished painting this one, and it's time to take a look back at the hardware. We're gonna go ahead and paint that pure gold by Rustoleum. And if right about now you're looking at the clock and you're thinking to yourself, wait, what happened to the drawers? Then you're a pretty smart cookie. We decided to do something pretty unorthodox with the drawers and just leave them the way they were. We thought it looked beautiful. It kind of has this like cowhide almost look to it, and I don't know, I just thought it was so cool. When we were doing this piece, we were kind of rounding the corner on Halloween, so it has this like red and orange combo, and yeah, I thought it looked absolutely awesome. So ramping up for the big reveal, we're gonna attach the hardware back onto the drawer fronts after we've given everything a nice coat of poly. I'm not sure if maybe we lost the footage for that part, but of course we do 2 to 3 coats of poly on the entire piece. We usually do 3 on the drawer fronts if they're sanded down, and we do a coat of poly on the hardware as well. So once all that's done, we're gonna go ahead and slide those drawers back into the dresser and take a look at the completed piece. So that is gonna wrap it up for this one. Thank you to everyone that made it to the end of the video with me, and thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below, let me know what you think of this one. Any advice or just general encouragement is always greatly appreciated. As you guys know, we're still learning. So yeah, thank you guys. Peace.